Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Randomly T, and today I wanted to come on and I just wanted to discuss how the state of your hair and scalp should be before you get locks. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So there's really just two things that I wanted to say regarding this, and that is number one, go into this with a clean, healthy scalp. Yes, a clean, healthy scalp. I wouldn't suggest getting locks if you have a bad case of dermatitis, a bad case of dandruff, or a very itchy scalp. I just wouldn't suggest it because locks are definitely more on the permanent side, and you don't have direct access to your scalp as you would if your hair was loose. So all of that scratching, like, you're not going to be able to scratch and get dandruff, dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis out of your hair out of your scalp if your hair is locked. So I would definitely make sure that your scalp is free of that. And I don't mean just, you've used dandruff for shampoo or dermatitis and your scalp is clean. I would really go for making sure your scalp is healed from it. Make sure whatever regimen you are using to keep your scalp clear of the dermatitis or the dandruff or even itchy scalp, I would make sure that it works and it's basically somewhat cured for you, because again, I can't even picture going into having locks and having a really, really bad case of dermatitis. Now, when I started my locks, I had like a small patch right here. But it was just a small patch and it was not a severe case. Thankfully, I found a shampoo that works for me and I don't deal with it anymore. But I've seen some really bad cases, and I know you guys have seen the videos where you see people getting that seborrheic dermatitis and they're just scraping it out like large, just layers and layers. So definitely, again, not gonna make this long and drawn out, but yeah, make sure your scalp is completely healthy and make sure your hair is clean, squeaky clean before going into having locks. The other thing that I wanted to suggest doing is knowing what products you're going to use and trying them on your hair before getting locks, because you don't want to, get your locks and it's your first time using a certain twisting gel or certain twisting cream, and then you have a reaction and then you're just somewhat stuck. So I would definitely suggest whatever product you're planning on, twisting your hair with, whatever oil you are planning on using, I would just use it, just here and there a few times before getting your actual locks, because you can even have reactions to natural oils. So like for me, everyone was making a big deal, about Jamaican black castor oil. So here I go, jumping on the bandwagon, because it was a bandwagon back in the day, and I put it all in my hair. And when I tell you my scalp was on fire, I was like, wow, I know what people talk about when they say their scalp is on fire. Like, I had to wash it out. So like, if black castor oil, if that's like in a product that I'm using, I'm gonna stay clear of it. Like, I'm just gonna stay clear of it, or it would have to be like at the bottom of the ingredients where there's not much of it in there. So yes, just make sure the products you're gonna use, that you have tested them and they work for you. Because again, even though it's natural, it doesn't mean, or even though it is natural, it doesn't mean you can't have a reaction to it, because you can even react and have a reaction to a natural product. So those are two things that I just wanted to suggest. Definitely making sure your scalp is completely healthy, making sure your hair is squeaky clean, and making sure the products that you are using work well for your hair and you're not having a reaction to them. So those are just the two things I wanted to say. I know there's a long list of other ways you can, prep and make sure your hair is good and healthy before getting locks, but those are the two that I wanted to go over. So I do thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.